If you want to learn how to use Anytype, you're actually in the right place. Today I'm going to show you everything that you need to know about it and all their cool features. So let's get into it. So the first step that you'll have to take is jump into anytype.io, and you'll have to go up to the top of the page on the right hand side, and you'll have to click on get the app. You'll be redirected to this page, and you can just download it for Windows, or if you're using Mac, you can download it for Mac. So it'll basically auto detect your device, so that's great. The next thing you'll see over here is the app. Now you'll get a setup which you can just literally click on and you'll have this app open. So just navigating through, like having a look at how they have laid everything out. On the left hand side you have what we call your spaces. So currently we're in this first space, which is your default space, and then you can actually create more spaces over here just by clicking on this plus button, and you can even use the drop down menu. So you can create more than just spaces. You can actually create notes, pages, tasks, and a whole bunch of other stuff within that space. So once you have created a space, okay, so you can now start customizing the space. On the left hand side you'll have a gallery, and within your gallery you'll have what they call experiences, and basically these are like templates for you to use, and you can then use them instead of building your own. So just for example, like let's say for example we want to use a dashboard layout. You can see here that there are quite a few different layouts. Okay, so I mean, if you want to have a look at something like really simple, I like this a lot. So you can actually just click on it, and you'll see on the top right hand side there's an install button. Okay, you can either install it in that original space, or you can create a new space which you'll be able to rename, but I'm going to just install it into my original space. So this will take a few seconds, and eventually it will be up and running. So in the meantime, on the left hand side here, you can see you can create your space over here. You can also import your data into that space, and then you can create from scratch, which means everything is done manually, which means it's very different from creating it with a template. So if that is an option that you would like, you want to just have like, be like hands-on, it's a fantastic option. I'm going to just go back here. I'm going to go back to my original space, and on the left-hand side, you can see you've got currently we're on our homepage, and then you can list a bunch of favorites here. So you can literally just add a new favorite. You can open and close. You can collapse these boxes, and then you have sets. So sets are a nice way of collecting all of your different items into different categories. So you can see here, when you're creating, you can create all of these different things, and here you've got tasks, notes, bookmarks, and then you have all of your objects. So you can actually go and filter tasks. If you just got your tasks, you just want to look at your notes and so forth. You can also add in here, so you can add like a new set completely. So that is pretty awesome, and you can pretty much customize this as you'd like. And then one of the other things over here is all of the stuff that you've recently edited, all the stuff that you've recently worked on, and I think that is great. So let us actually go in. If we go into our homepage, you can actually create a new page here. So if you click on this, you'll be able to type. You can even change the type. So currently it's a page. We can change it to a task, a project, whatever the case may be. And then you can also create a set of pages. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to create a task. Okay. And what you can actually do here is you can just give it a heading, and then you can see over here, wherever you click, you can actually type. So right now it's a task. And if you just click like over here, you'll see that you can just type your text. If you are using this command, you can actually go ahead and look through the list of commands. So it makes it a whole lot easier for you to actually, like instead of having to type out, you can actually just use this command. You can add media, you can add even code snippets, you can embed. There's tons of stuff that you can actually do here. You can see there's a long list of stuff. So it's fantastic. You can also go ahead and you can add as many lines over here as you want. And of course, you can rename this homepage. On the right hand side, you'll have some options to add in over here. You can create a widget, you can add it to your favorites. You can also see you can add a link to an object. So you can see a bunch of links here that you can add. You can add to a collection. You can use a template to create this page or this item. And there are a bunch more. On the left hand side, again, I'm going to go down to the settings. And here you can actually customize your profile. So you've got some preferences. This is basically just to customize your experience with Anytype. So preferences, color mode, pin code. We also have the vault and key spaces. So you can see you can change the status over here. And then we have data management. You'll see here we've got local files. We've also got your sites, which you can actually go ahead and manage. You can add sites, and then you can see we've got data location, which we can change. Also, if you want to delete your vault, there is that delete vault button. You can create a key here so you can log into your vault on your mobile device. It supports Android as well as iOS. And then they have a membership over here, which basically allows you to join Anytype's network and you can contribute to its story. So it's pretty cool. There's lots of resources here. It's really fantastic. My advice is to go ahead and use Anytype and explore all of its features because it really has tons that I can't cover in a very short video. But even if you go up over here, this toolbar, you'll actually see a bunch more options. So there are tons of things that you can do. So go ahead and explore and enjoy Anytype.